Hi guys, I have a really exciting update for you here. We are first going to tour around the exterior of the house, looking at the few changes that I've made, and then we're going to fly inside and take a look at the spaces that I've mocked up on the interior. So looking at the front here, no major change except for widening this front porch roof to allow for seating at the bench, as well as an extra pair of seating area, two chairs here. So the porch has gotten wider, and I have pretty much aligned the porch slab with the edge of the roof overhang here at the bay window. And then I've also stretched this bottom step across to meet the foundation at the ADU. I think that gives just a nice, wider, more welcoming look. With the two chairs here, we're now no longer going to be entering through this way. We'll have to walk towards the front and then turn right to get to the front door. But I think that's just fine. But that does give me the opportunity to incorporate some more planters, some pots here with some plants to help soften this up and bring a little more green space into the entry. So really we've just widened this a little bit, but otherwise the design intent is very much similar. But now we've got space for four, potentially five people to sit comfortably and converse at the front door. Now, if we continue around past the ADU, no changes again to the exterior until we get to the covered pergola. Now, I'm not quite sure if you are on board with the added expense of building this pergola, but if you are, I think this is a fantastic spot for it. I know I had originally talked about building it out towards further into the rear yard here so that the sunlight, the bright sky could get in past these large windows, but this is okay too. This is a lot more immediate. It's closer to the rear doors and it's just more adjacent. But again, if we wanted to look at how this might look, if we just shifted it into the tree, trim the tree up a little bit, and then build a walking path to get here. We do have an easement that we need to respect back here of about 5 feet. So I'm a little too far back. Let's go another 18. So this is what it could look like if we did the detached pergola instead of having it attached. But I think this might be something better to review together live rather than me trying to show it here in this video. But then here at the master suite, we're seeing the side-facing patio space adjacent to the sliding glass doors and really big windows inside the master suite looking out towards the rear pergola as well as large windows facing into a new garden area. This is a very brightly lit master suite, even without the need for a skylight here at the ceiling. Okay, so that covers it for the exterior changes, but we might as well just continue around the back. We've got two windows here at the master suite, the added window at the walk-in closet, window for the master bathroom, and then the guest bedroom. I'm showing a little more solar panels on the roof here. And that concludes the changes to the exterior. Now I want to go back around again to the family room and head inside. Oh, and we are seeing here the more refined large window at the back, and I've opted to divide it into four smaller panels at the bottom. All of this is fixed glass. I'm not intending for any of this to be operable because we do have this operable window here. But I've got a really exciting update for you here on the interior. So I've flushed this out quite a bit, and I'm showing the very large arched opening between the family room and the kitchen. And I'm really happy that we've incorporated these thicker returns that gives this arch a lot of oomph. And we're seeing the very large flared skylight that is going to bring in just a ton of light both into the dining space, but more on the island. But another new design concept I came up with was the idea of saying, well, what if this family room did a barrel vault instead of just your straight vault? So if we look at this, we could do a more typical straight vault like what I'm showing in the master suite. But I got to be honest, when I look at this and I see this large arch opening here as a design feature, I really like the idea of curving the ceiling in here and doing a barrel vault. I think that does something really, really spectacular for the space. And I'm eager to hear what you think about it. But as you requested, we've got a Mondo size window right here. Really big, uninterrupted. In fact, actually, with furniture here, you can't even see that I've subdivided that bottom light, but I do like the way it looks from the exterior. So the kitchen and island all feel really great to me. Full height pantry here on one side of the arch, a built-in buffet and display and some more storage here behind the dining area. And then this sliding pocket door lets in light from this skylight in the hallway, which also illuminates the laundry room there. But I've also got another arched opening here separating the front living area and entry from the hallway. Now I've opted to do just a simple semicircle here for this arch rather than a flatter arch. I think that looks right here, given the proportions of the opening. And then seeing this living room fleshed out, we've got a built-in art desk here for you and a bay window with some cushions, as well as a little bit of a seating arrangement here for the video game area. And then sliding pocket doors at that office vestibule area. And then finally, we're seeing the fleshed out idea for the skylight here that would bring in a lot of light to illuminate this corner of the foyer, which I think will look really fantastic, especially again when approaching from the front door and seeing this continuous bench element through the window, knowing that this is going to be brightly illuminated by light coming down vertically along this wood siding. I think it's going to be really, really fantastic. And we can continue down here. We're seeing a skylight here in the center of this hallway leading to the bedroom, the powder room, the bathroom, and then the guest suite and the master suite. So if we push past this door, we get a glimpse into the master bathroom. And I'm opting to show slab materials for the shower wall that continue past the shower and act as the backdrop for the toilet as well. And then this semi-height wall, partial height wall, tiled to have the shower controls, as well as to provide a little bit of a screen from the toilet area. You could go with one big mirror here rather than two individual mirrors. That's totally up to you. And then back into the master suite. Now I'm fine with this space being a more typical straight vault. I don't think we have to barrel vault every room, especially since we've got the hallway here that's would kind of throw off the proportions of the arch. It would start to feel just a little bit too tight to me here in terms of this hallway related to the arch. So I'm fine with a more typical straight vault there. Well, guys, as always, I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback on this, especially on this exciting new feature of the barrel vault in the family room in response to the arched cased opening here leading to this fantastic bright kitchen area. And we might as well take a quick peek inside the ADU kitchen as well. I've opted to swap the refrigerator and pantry area just because after I saw it in 3D, it doesn't make sense for the fridge to be here. It's a bit of a congested area if someone wants to get into the fridge while someone else is standing here at the oven cooking. I think it's better just to put the pantry here, have the fridge at the outside edge. I don't think it conflicts too much with the dining area. The bedroom door opening this way does screen the view to the bed if and when guests need to come in and pop into the bathroom here. So I'm pretty happy with that still. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this, guys. Thank you so much.